Kia ora everyone, this is Rino from New Zealand, and today I'm gonna give you a brief introduction on how to use MLstudio. I believe it's one of the easiest way to start stepping into local LLMs. What is a local LLM? Local LLM is a large language model that is gonna work on your PC. So you're gonna have 100% of privacy. There are many solutions, and I believe that MLstudio is probably one of the easiest to install and start experiencing the capability of your own personal PC. You can run it on PC, on Mac, and it's gonna be the same. It's gonna give you 100% privacy because it doesn't need any internet to work. In fact, you can unplug all the cable, disconnect all your Wi-Fi network, and it's gonna still working. So let's go and have a look at it. This is how it looks like when it has been just installed on your PC. So of course it's gonna ask us to install the first language model. Here is suggesting us to download Gemma 3. Gemma 3 is a model developed by Google. 12 billion parameters, I guess, is a good starting point. You will see that the number of parameters, the billion of parameters, is gonna strongly affect the speed of your model on one hand. On the other hand, it's gonna affect the memory that you're gonna store this model on, and also the virtual RAM or the graphical RAM or the desktop RAM that you're gonna use for running these models. So let's go and start downloading this model, and I'm gonna pause the video now and start again in a few seconds when the download has been done. Welcome back. You can see that we have already successfully downloaded Gemma 3 12 billion parameter. Let's go and have a try. Let's see how it performs. So finger crossed that it's gonna have relatively good results. Let's wait and see. So you can see that in this case it's going really slowly. So I'm very confident that it's running on my computer RAM and not running on the graphic card. And this is what might happen to you as well if you don't have a really big graphic card that has enough dedicated RAM that is gonna allow you to run the model on it. Load, as you can see here, the 1 billion parameter. Let's start with a new chat if I manage to figure it out. So let's try with the small model. You can see that it has been pretty quick. Let me ask for a story about Paris and see. You can see that now it's going much faster, and it's because it's of course running on my graphic card. We can also monitor it if we go to our performance and see what happened. Let's ask another long story. So let's ask for something that is gonna keep the model a bit busy, so we will have time to monitor. Yeah, you can see here that there is work happening in both the GPU and CPU, and if I'm not wrong, it's because we have the possibility to share the load between the two of them. So let's just stop it and close all this stuff and go and see what we can do to customize this model. So you can see here the feature of the model. This is something that I really like, because the system prompt have the possibility to change. The system prompt will allow you to change dramatically the way the model behave. And in fact, if you use the right prompts here, you will see that your hallucination will drop dramatically if you know how to set up. Let's see and go and check the possibility. Beautiful. Here you have the possibility to modify the temperature. that is another key parameter that can be used to limit the hallucination capability, or not capability, yes, the hallucination problem that you will have with any large language model. And here there are more advanced parameters that will change the behavior of your model. So let's keep here as it is, and you can see here there are also possibility to change the way the model is run on your computer. Context length of 4,000 token, it's okay, and of course it's strongly related with the top. It depends on the model that you are using. A small language model, if I'm not wrong, go around 8,000 context length, and it's pretty much the memory is gonna be used to generate the answer. The bigger the better. If I'm not mistaken, the new GPT 4.1 is allowing you to have 1 million token, so it's massive, and it comes with a lot of benefits, especially when you do some task. If you have a really small context length, you will see that the work is not gonna be excellent. So the model is still here. What I'm gonna try to do now is to use one of my favorite features that we have here, is the possibility to load a document. You can see here you have the possibility to have a different kind of format, and it starts telling you to be really specific when you ask things, because otherwise the model is gonna go a bit on its way. Let's go to the download session and import this file. Now, my advice, don't do what I'm doing. Don't use, if you're trying to query a file, to use a PDF as it is. The quality is not gonna be that great. It's always good to have some pre-processing of files and convert them in much more readable and structured file, like TXT, MD, or JSON file. And there are many parsers out there that you can use online just to convert few files. Of course, then if you want to convert a lot more, you need to pay for it. We can probably have another video just on parsing, because it's one of the key things that we are gonna have. So it's telling me that it's gonna create a rug. So let's see how it works. I'm not sure if it's gonna do data injection, so use the data as it is. Probably not. If you're gonna build up a rug, I'm gonna later do some more study about MLstudio and see what is behind the scene, and I'm gonna put it probably down in the comments here. So let's ask simple question. What is this article about? So it seems that he has been loading information and say that he's gonna do some injection. So yeah, he's doing a really good job. He's telling me, I know that this paper is actually about it. I can see that he has been chunking the text, so it's most likely that there is a RAG system working behind the scene. If you want to see a video also about what is a RAG, we can spend hours talking about it. So it seems that he has been generating quite fast token per second. How many token has been generating, and let's go and see something more specific. I know that this paper has meta analysis results. Let's see if it's smart enough. Yeah. So it seems that it's not telling me quite a lot of interesting things. Let's be more specific. Say about VR using the meta analysis in this paper. Let's go and have a look. it's not really doing a great job. Let me try to have a small pre-processing of this file and we'll try it again. So I'm gonna stop here and start again in a few seconds right now. So let's go and do another try, otherwise I'll give up here for today. Tell me about the meta-analysis. Let's see if we manage to get better answer in this case. Otherwise that means that Gemma 1 billion, not ideal. So this file is much bigger, so it's gonna take a bit more time to do the chunking. So it's gonna split the document in different parts and then it's gonna do the retrieval just using the best part out of this document linked with what we are asking for. Otherwise, MLstudio not that great, because I can show you in another video what you can achieve with another tool that I love. It's Open Web UI. It's much more demanding to install it. I personally have it running on a virtual Linux machine and use Docker, so it requires a lot more information, but still not doing a great job in reporting the meta-analysis results. So probably is the RAG system that is not that great. MLstudio, relatively easy to install and run, but as you can see, the quality of the answer is a bit not that great when you are trying to ask specific question on a really complicated document like the paper that I was showing you. So, but it's, let's say, a good way to start using local LLM, and don't overdo downloading too many documents, and have a try with different model. I also suggest you to think about the possibility to test, for instance, a thinking model. Gemma is not one of them, and you will see that the quality is gonna get somewhere better than what we have been seeing today. Not really happy about this preliminary funding, but I'm sure that with a bit of customization we can get and squeeze a bit more out of this beautiful tool. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you to the next one. Bye.